In formal logic and mathematics, there's a rule called the principle of explosions. This rule states that if A is true and also the contradiction of A is also true, that means Q or anything in the entire universe can be true. So if you could prove something was true and something is also not true, you could say that anything else is true. Of course, just because you find a contradiction that is true doesn't mean that anything is true. Because there's a core difference between the field of reality, physics, and epistemiology, which is how logic interprets the world. The core logical structure of the principle of explosions is P and negated P. So both have to be true. So therefore, Q. In this case, Q could be anything. Say I had a leaf. If that leaf was green, but it was also not green, Q could be true. So you could substitute it in like a transitive equation. So we could have a statement: the leaf is green and Santa is real, or the moon is made of cheese, or anything else in the entire universe. One of the most mainstream paradoxes that arises from the principle of explosion is known as the Curry's paradox. Say we have a sentence C. C is equal to C, therefore Q. So C should prove Q. Since C equals something with C in it, we replace C with what C equals, and we keep reiterating this. According to logic, we can just replace this with C, therefore Q. So that means you could prove anything is true using this sentence. But as we mentioned earlier, this is epistemiology, and there are several ways to disprove it, or at least researchers have tried to disprove this paradox.